lap, first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Split 2 with a great start from the front runners and the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old race from turn 1 already. Davison and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. And the road was finally at the front all evening as well. Phase there, Katakazinas.
Yes, he did.
Laboring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stonefit on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dogs and Warboys being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it, Sinka. I think it was him off of Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punches straight into the wall on the left hand.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. It may look like we're doing an oval tonight, but we are not. All those dark bits in the middle, where we're going to go. We are at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We are going to have an absolute ripper tonight. We are here for the Warren and Brown V8 Supercar Championship. This is going to be an absolute terror. We got 3.62 kilometres, and we're on a 20-40 split tonight with 100% fuel as usual. Temperature's not too shabby, 22 degrees Celsius. That's about, no idea in Fahrenheit, probably close to double. We'll ask Mr. Watson about that shortly. And then track temp at 23. But let's quickly have a look at the scores on the board and where everyone is sitting for the championships on the ladder. Here we go. In the AMs, we've got Scotty Weston ahead of his teammate by 24 points from Craig Healy from EWT Racing. Thomas Sunny Cena from SLM Motorsports team is only 4 points adrift on those boys. Di Feldman, our only lady in the series from Performance Sim Racing, is sitting in 4th place. At the moment, she's 59 points behind, and they're all closely behind her, but there's a sufficient gap for the top 3 to fight it out. Chris Tomlin in 5th place, Andrew Cowman in 8th, Adam Mueller in 7th, Marty Hughes in 8th, Jacob McIntyre in 9th, Shane Newons in 10th, Leon Amos in 11th, Stevie Daniels Jr. in 12th, and Dion Hetherington in 13th place. Let's have a look at the Pro-Ams. We've got Daniel Clutterbuck in his new team colours. EWT Racing is sitting on 461 points, 49 points ahead of Jacob Trainer from the Sim Racing Brotherhood. In the 3rd place, James Doyle, a newcomer to the V8s for the Koala Cartel, is 2 points behind him, and Mitchy Noble from Sim Racing Brotherhood is a further 4 points behind him. So the top 4 are battling it out for the major prizes. In 5th place, we've got Brett Taylor from EWT, 19 points behind. He needs to do a bit of a giddy up. He's a newly promoted and crowned AM title championship from season 1. Peter Pavlovich from Pacific Esports Racing is on 304 points. And then in 7th place, Troy Dooley from Performance Sim Racing. 8th place, Peter Sattler from Angry Birds Racing. 9th, Jaron Wickman from the Syndicate Racing team. 10th place, Jordan Etler from Sideways Esports. Ben O'Connell from Syndicate Racing in 11th. 12th place, Hayden Cupid from Sideways Esports. 13th, Josh Nowak from the Swift Racing. And then 14th rounds off Callum Hodgkinson from OPR. Down the pointy end of the field, the very top of the pinnacle of the pyramid, there is the pros, and Ryan Mueller, with the number 1 on his livery, being the Season 1 champion, is out there leading for Pacific Esports Racing with 524 points, 18 points clear of James Scott from the Chiefs Esports team. In 3rd place is Dylan Gray's Pacific Esports Racing, further 6 points behind. Then in 4th place, Brandon Levin from Team SRW Motorsports, a further 17 points behind. Then we have Jonathan Gallen, Pacific Esports Racing. The top 5 cars are very, very close. There's literally about 35 points difference between them. In Blake Urquhart from Pacific Esports Racing in 6th. Phil Manuel from 266 Sim Racing is in 7th. Ryan Nielsen from Banter Alliance Racing is in 8th. Jax Nova from JR Racing in 9th. Craig Schulz from 9-5 Sim Sports is in 10th place. Luke Speck from Sideways Esports in 11th. Joel Ustenval from 26 Sim Racing in 12th. And Stevie Banks from Pacific Esports Racing Team Owner in 13th place. That's where we are, and have a look at our sponsors and partners. Please support them like we support us. And ladies and gents, let's bring them into the room. Downstairs, Mr. Kobe's pushing the buttons. And beside me, coming fresh off Indianapolis, Mr. James Watson. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. You can't be better. Life's always good when you're coming back from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. One of the history of the great event. But now we move on to the Roval. That's a bit of a surprise to other track design snobs, but I've always enjoyed it. I've always had my track. However, this is the 2025 layout that they used last year. So instead of the second kind of double apex right-hand sweepers going into the left-hand sweeper that leads you back up on the track. You basically kind of cut through that and go into this big hairpin that leads you back onto the oval. I've taken to calling that hairpin Bonehead Hairpin because literally the only reason why they turned the corner into that is just so they can promote stupid dive bombs and other chaotic moves for crashes and such. There's no other point and no other reason why the changes to the layout was made. So yeah, it's not fun. It takes away a lot of the flow and just adds a passing opportunity that invites bad racecraft. And honestly, I haven't really seen it be used as that good of a passing opportunity also. So yeah, it's gonna be difficult for everyone to get through here. I have faith that we're probably not gonna see any moves that would give me an actual reason to call it Bonehead Hairpin, but you never know. It at least, you know, still has the normal chicanes on the back straightaway and the front straightaway, and it also actually has more relaxed track limits through the front stretch chicane. Like you can see, they're taking a lot more curb, and that's a lot more curb than you could at the previous Roval versions, because it slapped you with an off track faster than you can sink. But yeah, you can really cut over those curbs and not impact your lap at all. That's a welcome change. I really enjoy that. It's a shame that it carries the new hairpin with it.
Yeah, look, I don't mind the Rovals myself. I quite enjoy them out there. I think it's a bit of a challenge. They're usually a little bit slippery on the inside part of the Roval. This one is, this track's a bit more challenging with some of these corners and the walls, like you said earlier. So
and elevation change.
Yeah, elevation change. Yeah, have a look at it. You can see now Brandon Levin coming from a dip, and then it starts to keep going down as it's coming through on the tight left-hander, holding onto that as hard as you can because it's got a bit of a mini camber there on the inside. Evening, Laura. She says, good evening, Sinka, and a good morning to James. Thank you, Laura. The qualifying, the qualifying is ripping it up right now, and we've got Ryan Mueller on the top step with a 121.29. His teammate Dylan Gray is in the second place with a 61, and Stevie Banks, who's been away for a few weeks, is sitting on 80. So not a bad bit of work there from the boys. Performance Sim Racing, Troy Dooley's in the fourth place, so he's blocking out the rest of the Pelicans out there. Jax Nova in fifth, Brandon Levin sixth, Jared Wickman seventh, Johnny Gallen and Blake Urquhart from Pacific Esports, and Dion Hetherington. Oh my God, these guys are multiplying in front of my eyes. Then there's Mueller, then Pavlovic. Oh my God, there's just like there's so many of these Pacific Esports boys out there. They're the equivalent to the SLMs in our Super Formula Lights, and
we're being overrun with birds.
Yeah, it's a flock of birds. The Flying V. Let's go, Cat. Let's go, Sam Cullen. How is Sam Cullen doing?
At least it's not a flock of seagulls.
Yep, Sam Collins. I think Sam Cullen might have a pit lane start. Did I read that right?
He does.
Yeah. Jacob Trainer's got him a purple sector in the second sector. Brand Anderson's got himself a few greens coming through there. Whoa.
Well,
Marty
that's
Hughes.
not going to help the lap time.
Yep, he's just got out of the way there as Brandon Levin's coming through. There's Jacob Trainer on the screen. If you're out there and you're supporting someone, please let us know, because we would love to share as much as we can. You can see them opening up the track as much as possible here and on the exit of the curbs as well, taking full advantage of the lackadaisic attitude of the track guidelines by Iracing. Times.
I'm curious if we're going to have more than one SRB car here, because Michinobu his connection hates him right now. I've seen that poor man fall out of this session more times than I fall on my face walking around before I tie my shoes again.
Yeah, that's not good. But it looks like yeah, he's just dipped out again. So moment. Troy Dooley just gone off track. Just saw that pop up on my SDK. The good thing about this track is probably not ideal for under lights. I will remind the boys that I do not like night races purely because it's great for the drivers and fun for the drivers, but it just looks average on the broadcast. It's in the bottom screen, just looks like a dark screen when they're on the inside of the track. It's all right when they're on the outers, but the inside's got really poor lighting.
Yeah, I did a race in a different sports car league here under the lights, and like lap 3, turning into the second part of the infield, the second set of right-hand double apex sweepers, I couldn't see where the heck the turning point was, so I just turned in early, launched over the sausage curb, and went nose first into the wall. So, yeah, I don't like racing at the in the dark at this track. The headlights don't seem to help me a whole lot.
No, it sucks when that it becomes a factor where it's hard enough to race something like this out there, and then all of a sudden you've got the lack of light coming through there. So anyway, the boys will battle. They'll do best what they can. Dylan Gray was on a really good lap, and he aborted it in the last few seconds. So not sure what happened there. He ended up going back to the pits. Here goes Stevie Banks, the team owner. He's got, what colour Stevie Banks using tonight? I think it's like a turquoise chrome.
Yeah, like 5 of the other Pelicans are also using.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard to distinguish between cars tonight. So, ladies and gents, please be patient with us. We'll do the best we can because they do all of a sudden just come from dark to light, and it's going to be extremely hard to see numbers as well because we don't have the old GT3 type lit up numbers like you would love to have on these things. But anyway, it is a cracker. We haven't shared this just yet. We've just spoken this briefly this evening before we came to the show. But round 7, lock that into your calendar. Round 7 is going to be a very, very special race. That's going to be at Lime Rock for the V8s, and that will also be SRW TV's 800th broadcast. So we will hit the 800 mark, and it was lucky because I noticed last night when I was checking it, it said 812, and then I realized that the first 12 were actually tests that we did, checking audio and our screens and stuff like that, and it worked out that round 7 is our 800th. So we're going to try to do something special for our 800th and set the new standard for the next 200 before we hit 1,000. So keep your eyes out for it. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you don't miss it. There's already 14 people out there watching, plus what's on Facebook. So please share and let everyone know that we're on tonight, and we've got a special night coming, maybe even some giveaways. So stay tuned for that and lock it in for us to celebrate together. Alrighty, Mueller still got the lead, mate. Look at these Pelicans, man. They're just going nuts. I didn't realise it was... Did you leave some birdseed out or something? Because they're everywhere, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. There's 10 of them tonight on track. So good on them for supporting the series so well. That's a third of the lineup for tonight. is Pelicans, so they're guaranteed to get some critical points.
Yeah, unfortunately, I left out the bag of birdseed I was snacking on just a little bit ago, and wouldn't you know it, the whole dang flock disappeared out of nowhere. Yeah,
they do fly in pairs too, so they probably landed in 2 by 2, just like Concorde jets, as we can see. Thomas Sonny Cena having a slowing down the background. Look at Dylan Gray going, that thing sliding the rear end around big time. I'm wondering what the grip's like out there tonight because it's not too hot. At 23 degrees, it's going to take a little bit of heat to get into those tyres. And it looks like at this track it might be punishing to the front right.
Yeah, this is the most unique challenge they're going to face this season and have faced in some time because, you know, we typically don't get a whole lot of night races because we typically don't run at a whole lot of tracks.
Whoa.
Oh, no!
Well, I was just about to say that wall in the chicane we have seen. I'm not sure if you guys were involved, but we had cars airborne there coming out of that chicane, hitting that back wall, flying through the air, and I think it was in the 86s. I'm not sure, but it was spectacular. This is a couple of seasons ago, and I believe Sam Kazinos was involved, so it got really scary up in the air. You wouldn't want to be doing that in real world, that's for sure.
I think I think we were a part of that, but...
We were? Oh, good. So it would have been early last year, I think, if my brain's still checked in.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm the one you should trust.
We got Dory and Nemo in the same room at the same time. It's anything is possible. Oh, dearie me. But ladies and gents, we are down the last 2.5 minutes. Tonight is a 2040 race, so we'll have the hammer fall right on the 15-minute mark. So anyone who's out there needs to be out there on their outlap now because it's 1:21:22 is the average around the track. So you want to be already halfway through your outlap and getting ready to put one down.
Yeah, if you don't start it in the next 30 seconds, you are hosed.
Yeah, big time. Big time. Dylan Gray still second, Stevie Banks third. Troy Dooley has lifted up, man. He is one of the drivers that's really popped up as far as pace is concerned and kept it up with the Pelicans over the course of this series. We now have more Pelicans dropped into the top 10, so Blake Urquhart and Johnny Gallen. So they're really throwing their feathers around at the moment.
Yeah, you can only count on like half a hand how many non-bird cars are in the top 10.
Yeah, correct. Troy Dooley, was Troy Dooley promoted or was he still a Pro-Am? I can't remember. A few changes.
I don't think he's been changed. He's
Okay.
Pro-Am like last time I remember seeing him.
So we have had a few changes, people. So if you're out there and you're a regular viewer, Brandon Levin has been moved up to the pro ranks. So congratulations to Brandon. So he's currently sitting, I think, in 5th in the series. And Mitchie Noble has gone from amateur to Pro-Am. But I think Mitchie Noble is having computer issues because I can't see him in the session at the moment. So we'll see how he goes out there. But the hammer has got 27 seconds to fall. As we can see, Hodgkinson out there in the V8, which is haven't seen for a while. And he's tearing it up, trying to get across the line to get himself across some critical points at the moment. This will be his first lap he's going to set. So he is in the last position at the moment.
And he's not even going to come close to get that time in.
No, he's not. Here comes the hammer, ladies and gentlemen, just like Freddie Mercury saying, the hammer has just fallen. And this is it. Qualifying is done and dusted. Robot Fantasy. Go the Sydney at Racing, boys. Interesting choice of name, Robot Fantasy. But ladies and gents, here is the grid. Ladies and gents, we've got Ryan Mueller, our current season leader and Pro-Am pro champion from season 1. At the moment is on the front row fighting it out with his teammate Dylan Gray, and we know they like to have a bit of fun on track. Let's hope they don't take each other out. But if they do, in third place, Stevie Banks, the Pacific Esports Racing team owner, is in third place, keeping them honest, and he will be there to pick up the pieces. Fourth place, Troy Dooley from Performance Sim Racing, and fifth place, Jax Nova from JR Racing. In the so that was in the third row with Blake Urquhart. In the 8th row, John Gallen from Pacific Esports Racing is beside Brandon Levin from Team SRW Motorsports. Jarrett Wickman and Jacob Trainer are on the 5th row, looking very special out there, those cars. Dion Hetherington, Brett Taylor in the 6th row. 7th row, Scotty Weston and Peter Pavlovich. In the 8th row, Craig Healy and Peter Sattler. In the 9th row, Ben O'Connell and Adam Mueller. In the 10th row, Marty Hughes and Daniel Clutterbuck. And in the 11th row, Thomas Sonny Cena and Di Feldman. In the 12th row, Andrew Cowan, Brad Anderson. In the 13th row, Sam Cullen and Chris Tomlin. In the 14th row, Stephanie Piccoli. And I'd say it will be Callum Hodgkinson, because I'm not sure if Mitchie Noble's internet has got him back into the track or not. But that is our 30 out there, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's downstairs race director is Tyson McAvoy, and race steward will be Stephanie Piccoli, driving the safety car tonight as well.
And something I want to make sure to point out is that if you're outside of the top 10, you're kind of hosed, because you'll see those past the top 10, you're going to be starting inside the front stretch chicane. So you're basically going to have to deal with that right on the jump. So that alone is going to cost you a lot of time to the cars in front of you. It is a nightmare.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, man. It's a lot. There's going to be a lot of pressure out there for these guys as well. It's like coming around that corner, starting that car when it's on the curb is going to be tough.
Yeah, and you're dumping the throttle while having some steering input in. So, as everyone knows, that always goes swimmingly.
Yes, swimmingly is a good way of putting it, because the rear ends are going to be swimming all over the place. We're still waiting for a couple of cars. You can see the back of the grid coming through there. I might have just zoomed in on that a little bit too much, I reckon. Ladies and gentlemen, the lights are about to go green for our first race of the 20-minute sprint. We are go, go, go for the Warren and Brown V8 Supercar Championship. And the lads and ladies out there have got off to a fantastic start. Mueller leading them out straight away with Dylan Gray following him through. Stevie Banks has followed nicely as well. They've got a little bit of jump on there on Jax Nova, and track bouncing it over that inner curb and coming through the downhill part of the track, coming through nice and tight. Everyone is filtered through nicely, coming side by side. As you can see down the bottom, Di Feldman, Andrew Cowan, Steph Cullen, all very close and tight to each other, looking at where they're going to go. But everyone is coming through very nicely, mate. There is no little bit of contact on the bottom screen, but no one has gone adrift at this point. Everyone has made the circuit, which is great to see. Everyone is out on track. Even Mitch, maybe Mitch Noble hasn't made it. I'll just see if he has. No, he hasn't made it. He is still in the pits.
Yeah, that is heartbreaking for Mitch. His first race back in Pro-Ams.
Yeah, look, it's one of those things. You've got to just got to go for it. I guess at the end of the day, it's tough out there, and it's going to get tougher too. As you can see, these boys bouncing it over that inner curve, coming back out into the outer track 2x2. We've got O'Connell there beside Drainer, too wide, coming through nicely. Have a look at these guys filtering into a single line. These walls in this back section can be very treacherous. We've seen things come apart very quickly in the past. Di Feldman there is pushing it real hard there with Sam Cullen and Andy Cowan behind her. But have a look at these guys come through as my name tag has just tagged itself. Oh, as he screams, I can't believe Noble's luck. This will be interesting. Yes, it is. Go to Snicket, boys. But all come through first lap, and we've got the guys funneling through. Bottom of the screen, still battling for some critical positions. That's Jaron Wickman, you can see in the Syndicate car, and he's got Pavlovich behind him and Dion Hetherington in front of him. Pavlovich is slick streaming him, like bump drafting him like crazy at the moment. Have a look, he's having a bit of a lift. Have a look on the inside, the outside line. They're coming to the chicane, coming through. Pavlovich has stayed out wide, nearly got into him. Side by side. Little bit of contact as Pavlovich's rear end whistles around him, but the extremities of this track are quite loose, so Jared Wickman had the ability to cut that corner a little bit and stay clean and got himself around it. But the toe is going to be massive. As you can see, Padley's trying to get in underneath as they come through what we'll call tonight the bus stop. I'm not sure what it is, but we've seen some amazing accidents come out of that area.
The bus stop is on the back straightaway.
There it is, yep. And the boys, a little bit of a wiggle from Urquhart, trying to get his car controlled through there. And Jax Nova is in front of him at this point, and you can see Troy trying to take advantage of that little shake and roll.
Meanwhile, Pete Sattler got the wall exiting turn 2, and that's nerve-wracking. Anything from the turn 1 and 2 complex is terrifying. There's a reason why they call it Heartburn Turn with all the Tums signage and advertisement, because it really is, because it's a kind of higher than you would think speed left-hand 90-degree corner, and you have like what feels like Monaco levels of room from where you're supposed to be to the wall. And if anything happens and you spin, you kind of have to like toe immediately. Sattler's gone around exit of the bus stop.
Yeah, there's going to be a bit of, he's got out of the way, which is really good. He's trying to rotate that car, but yeah, he's got it finally done. We were on board with Cowan going through there, putting a nice little tap on. Oh, there he is. He's just kissed the inside of that wall and just held his brakes. Well done there by Sattler. One of the things you learn early on when you race at Sim Racing World, you need to hold your brakes in the spin, and he's avoided secondary contact through there. Oh, a little bit of a kiss of the grass there by Dylan Gray as he's coming through chasing his compatriot. And, he's getting a lot of rear-end slide coming in this car, mate. He is getting that thing sideways mobile very, very quickly. Blake Urquhart and Troy Julia on the bottom screen battling as well for some critical times. But you got Ryan Mule and Dylan Gray and Stevie Banks coming through 1, 2, and 3. And Jax Nova has dropped off these boys by a second and a half, if I'm correct. I'll tell you what, one thing that the Pelicans will be loving to see tonight, they've been working on it for a few seasons. They want to get top 3 lockout. But have a look at this. Troy Dooley on the outside line of Blake Urquhart coming in, had to tuck back in underneath him and got it done. And Brandon Levin is there with them as well. Levin is having a go now too. He's trying to get around Troy Dooley. He's done that, and now he's trying to catch. Brandon is trying to catch Blake Urquhart coming through there. Tell you what, the boys are doing a cracking job out there.
Oh, look at the run. Oh, here comes the send. Great pass. And you see what I was talking about earlier. Look how little room you have there. If you spin, it's like that syndicate car got the wall. But yeah, if you spin, you're kind of have to tow immediately. Otherwise, you are going to absolutely block the track. Like, there's a high chance of a safety car around here because of that. And if something happens, you're not going to be able to check up for it in time. And even if you do, where are you going to go? So if one person goes around in there, a lot of people are going to know.
Yeah,
and it's not going to be pretty.
The field's pretty compact too, so there's if you do go around, definitely go around and be involved in something.
So Marty Hughes, the big wiggle on the exit, and almost took Callan Hodgkinson with him.
Yep. A few little battles there in the minor positions as well. Craig Healy's taken the outside line. He's been just passed by Sam Cullen there, just coming through as well. Cullen's car's coming out black tonight from ATXE Revolution. I'm not sure why, whether it's just me again.
It's probably the track lighting.
Yep.
We'll blame that.
We are into the first 8 minutes of the 20 minutes first race tonight, and you can have a look at the moment. We've got Brandon Levin chasing down Blake Urquhart through that back section on the inside of the Roval. We've got Dooley behind him, John Gallen, trainer, and Brett Taylor up there in third for the Pro-Ams at the moment for tonight's race. So cracking work. Scotty Weston leading them out for the AMs, but he has got Dion Hetherington all over the back of him as well. So the fight between those two has been going strong all season.
Oh, boy.
Having a look. Tell you what, Brandon 11 is looking really good out there tonight and quite nippy and fast. He's running the PDD setup for this session, so I don't think he's had much time to dial it into his preference, but he looks like he's got himself some good pace. And have a look how powerful this toe is at the moment. The draft is nice. He's taken the inside corner. He's ridden that. We've seen a lot of cars fall apart through there, and catching them through the bus stop.
Yeah, I know that the draft around here at Charlotte is pretty substantial with these cars in particular, having broadcasted enough races with that. So it's not that surprising to see. It is a bit surprising to see it be that effective considering the run.
Sorry, mate. Contact down below. We got Wickman and Cullen had come together, a few sparks and also panels crashing together, mate. But keep going. Yeah, they've both made it through without any meatballs coming through that bit.
Yeah, they almost put that to the test again right there. But yeah, you wouldn't think that the draft would be that strong. It's not that long of a run from chicane to chicane, but you see that is absolutely the case.
Yeah, you can see Levin coming through now. The gap between Levin is
the speed.
11-10. Oh, he's just tucked in underneath him. He's had to come back for another tag. Lucky he had enough pace to wash off to get behind him, but that's cost him the exit because he had to wash off too much as he was coming through. But he's looking pretty confident in that car, mate. He's not attacking the curbs as much as Urquhart is. Urquhart's doing everything he can to stay in front of him at the moment. You can see him taking the extremities and also hitting the curbs as much as possible, whereas Brandon's being a bit gentler around those curves coming through. The pressure is definitely on Urquhart at this point.
Yeah, and this track isn't the easiest to pass. You know, there's plenty of passing opportunities. You know, there's several chicanes and some good braking zones, but it's hard to really set up the pass, especially in a car like the V8s where they're so quick to power that they already kind of stretch out before the other car behind is really out of the corner. So you just can't really line up the runs well. Like, you get right up there, but it's still to the point to where making the send is going to be a really optimistic move. Jonathan Gallen almost went around next to the bus stop.
Yeah, they got really, really close through there. Brett Taylor's just gone around him. So Brett Taylor was he had the Pacific Esports driver in front of him and behind him. He had Gallen in front of him and Hetherington behind him. And then Scotty Weston, his teammate, has got Hetherington in front of him and Peter Pat behind him. So there's EWT's been put in we'll call it a Big Mac because it's like 3 patties.
And yeah, you can see Levin just gets close, but he's just not able to keep up through all of these different corners. And so by the time he gets to those good passing opportunities, he just doesn't have enough time to recoup what he's lost and make the send. So that's a good reason why they made the change to the hairpin, to try to give one more real good passing opportunity.
It's almost like he needs to brake just a little bit earlier so that he's not braking into the back of the car in front of him. So brake a little bit earlier so he can take more corner speed and get the throttle down earlier coming out of the corner. So that way he can attack him coming through. At the moment, you can see him, he catches him into the braking zones. So he's bogging it down a little bit and brushing off too much pace off the car. And then he's catching him again on the straight. So if he can brake just a little bit earlier, carry a bit more mid-corner pace in there, he'll be able to get right up. See that? Look at that. He's backed off straight away there, because he's got too close to him. So if he can just brake a little bit earlier and put the throttle down a bit more consistent coming through that chicane, he'll get a lot closer to him and come through.
Like now.
Yeah.
Oh, he had to back out.
That little bit of back out he did coming into that chicane is what cost him that momentum coming out of the corner. So he needs to just brake that fraction earlier to get more pace coming through the chicane and get on the back of him coming out of it. So he's not scrubbing too much pace off the car coming through there.
Absolutely, and you saw he absolutely ate that curb too in the inside of one, which certainly didn't help his case, putting it mildly.
It's like Brad Anderson just come out of the pits. Slaney has done a pit run by the look of it. We are down to the last 6 minutes, ladies and gents, so we'll have about 4 laps to go, or dance say a little bit less, maybe 3. But have a look at this. Brandon.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, my God.
Line, under brakes. Is he going to be able to carry it through? He has. Oh, bit of a bump all the way through there. So they're going to. That's been called in. I'd say that that would be self-penalising. So he's going to stay there. It looks like he's lost a few.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he's gone through. Brandon might get a bit of a time penalty for that move there because he didn't complete it, being the passing car through. But he managed to contain the pace coming through. I'm not sure why Urquhart lost so much pace coming out of that, though.
Yeah, he just got a massive run and Blake
he didn't get a slowdown, did he? No.
I think he probably did when they weren't quite able to get through the bus stop with how they were, but yeah,
I'd say he might have to readdress that position or get a time penalty. I'm not too sure on what they will call downstairs, but we'll see how that goes and take it from there. But we've got. Did we just see Ryan Mueller disappear? Gray's badly.
Ping, Gray's ping is horrendous. Holy crackers.
Oh, Callum Hodgson's crashed his car as well as he's come through. But top 3 at the moment is still Ryan Mueller, Dylan Gray and Stevie Banks. Jax Nova has got himself in the 4th and Brandon Levin in 5th. Troy Dooley 6th. Blake Urquhart in 7th. Jacob Traynor 8th. Brett Taylor in 9th. And Dion Hetherington in 10th. What's happened to Scotty Weston? He's dropped down a couple of places into 13th. And Craig Healy rounds up the top 3 for the AMs at the moment with 4 minutes to go and 1-2 in the bit. So about 3 laps at this point. Where is the race leader? He's coming around the inside of the Roval on the bottom screen. Just about to do his left and then take it around to the right-hander, going back on to the track. Cars looking a bit sketchy on the inside, aren't they? They're starting to slide a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see how the temp goes for the feature race and whether it's going to be a tyre battle in there as well. Brandon Levin's rear end looks a bit slippery as well. He's taking it through with Troy Dooley. That's one of the back markers coming through. This is the advantage when you're following coming through. Dooley come in and cut that chicane off, whereas Brandon Levin went out wide and bogged it down a little bit. Ryan Mueller is coming across the line at the moment on the Roval. You can see him in his beautiful chrome blue colour. I haven't heard anything come out of race control on that call. Maybe they're still reviewing it. They'll be looking at before the incident and after the incident and evaluating it from that. Di Feldman looks like she's disappeared as well at this point. Sam Cullen, have a look at Sam Cullen on the back of Johnny Gallen. Cullen on Gallen. Ooh, that was a bit of a cut. That was a lot of cutting coming through there by Blake Urquhart. Did you see him take the inside line over the inside of the chicane rather than the outside? But have a look at these boys coming through here at the moment.
Oh, boy.
What a bit of a run this is. We've got these going nice and tight. Wickman is having a blast here. He has got the boys around him driving like crazy. He's got Adam Mueller in front of him and Craig Healy behind him at the moment. Look at him go. There's Adam Mueller. He's following his teammate Peter Pav and Scotty Weston. So a few boys coming through there on the bottom screen. You've got Cullen, Wickman, going for it as well. Oh, Cullen's made a dive on the inside of Gallen there, ladies and gents. He's made it. Real good move coming through there. And here comes Adam Mueller on the inside as well. He's he got that following him. He's got one of the syndicate boys following him too. That is Jared Wickman coming through.
Here we go. It's going to be side by side through the bus stop again, and backs out of it. Very
Pelican on Pelican is not surprised at all, but did you see how hard Adam took that inside curb of the bus stop, we'll call it. Here comes Wickman on the outside line, trying to get underneath. No, he's taking the tight line. He 101's just called something in, so I'm not sure who is 101.
Yeah, Clutterbuck.
Clutterbuck, yep. Have a look at the battle here. Have a look at the battle here. These guys are going for it like crazy. This is all 16th, 17th, 18th and 19th, ladies and gents, on the lower screen. They are so super tight on each other. We haven't seen the white flag yet. I think it will come out when Ryan passes that group on the thing. Where is he? Is he in the main straight? No, he's coming inside now on the chicane. Taking a nice clean line through there, missing the wall, which is what we like to see as he's coming through. Is he going to get the white flag? I'd suggest he would. Looks like the Pelicans will do 1, 2 and 3. There's 2 bus stops in this track. Look how aggressive that blue Kirby's across there. Here he is. There is the white flag. So here we go, ladies and gents. We've got the final lap coming through, and we have got a 1, 2, 3 for the Pelicans at the moment. We've got Ryan Mueller leading them out. Dylan Gray second. Stevie Banks in third. So great bit of fighting coming through there. All the boys doing super fast. Jack Nova in fourth. Brandon Levin in fifth. Troy Dooley sixth. Blake Urquhart seventh. Jacob Traynor eighth. Brett Taylor ninth. And Sam Cullen in 10th place. Sam Cullen up 15 places tonight, mate.
Yeah, he had the pit lane start from whatever happened in qualifying, but phenomenal run, and I'm fairly certain this is his first race in the league too.
Cullen? I'm not sure about that. I'll have to check that. But here we go. We're on board with Ryan Mueller as he's coming across the line. He's going to come through here, ladies and gents. He's at the bus stop at the moment, third, fourth. 50 metres, under brakes, takes the curb nice and hard. Both of them coming through, missing that wall and taking full advantage of the red, white and blue stripes coming across there. I bet you they're nice and slippery in the wet. He's coming around the bank, having a look, and we're going to bring it home right now. Ladies and gents, he's got the bus stop to go through, which is unofficial. I'm not sure what it's called at the moment. We'll have to have a look at that. He's riding that curb nice and high. He's coming across the line. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Ryan Mueller bringing it home first place. In second place, Dylan Gray for the Pelicans. And third place, a lockout for the PER boys. Stevie Banks brings it home in third. Then we've got in fourth place, we've got Jared Wickman, who's just about to... Sorry, Jack.
Contact on the front straightaway. 2 cars are around.
Oh, no.
Trainer and it looks like Urquhart.
Yep. Oh, just as they cross the line is right after the chicane, so it's a tough place to call and tough place to go. But looks like Trainer and Nova got stuck into each other. So they finished Jax Nova fourth, Brandon 11th, fifth, Troy Dooley sixth, Brett Taylor seventh, Jacob Trainer eighth, and Blake Urquhart ninth. And Sam Cullen in 10th place, up 15 places. It'll be a reserve. Oh, I'd suggest that might be a time penalty there for Troy Dooley, which will put him down a little bit. He's jumped that curb for a last-ditch attempt to come across there. But as we can see, Thomas Sonny Cena just coming across the line in the top screen. Ladies and gents, not a bad little bit of a run out there for our first 20-minute for the night. Remember, buckle up because we are in for a 40-minute spectacular. In the pros, Ryan Mueller from the PER team has come across the line in first place, followed by his teammate, Dylan Gray, and team principal Stevie Banks in third. What a block out. The first one we've seen this season for the Pelicans. They've been close a few times. Jax Nova in fourth place. Blake Urquhart in fifth place. Jonathan Gallen in sixth. Brandon Levitt in seventh. In the Pro-Ams, Troy Dooley might be a short-lived first spot there for the Pro-Ams because he did jump the curb into the side of Johnny Gallen, I think it was, and Jacob Trainer as they come across the line. But Jarek Wickman got second place. Jacob Trainer got third, followed by Brett Taylor, Pavlovic, Sattler, O'Connell, Clutterbuck, Cullen, and Noble. In the AMs, Dion Heverington managed to still keep it up ahead of Scotty Weston. The battle is going hot for that top spot in the AMs. These boys have been swapping every round. So here comes Heverington in first place, Scotty Weston in second, followed by Craig Healy in third. Adam Mueller, Marty Hughes, Thomas Sanisina, Di Feldman, Andrew Cowan, Brad Anderson, and Chris Tomlin. That is how they finished for the first 20 of this evening, and then we are heading into a 40-minute blistering race coming in about 5 minutes' time. In the meantime, just have a quick look at what's on screen. Mr. Watson, who my co-commentator is, has got himself a setup company. Tell us a bit about it, mate.
Yes, sir. If you're looking for some of the best oval setups you can come across on iRacing, come on by and check us out. We're always getting better every day. Even if we're not quite there off of the initial jump, you can best be sure that we are putting in lap after lap to either keep us ahead or get us ahead. And we're making great strides with our GT3 program and our road program as a whole. So just keep checking back. You never know what'll pop in next.
Yep, I don't have a beep button, but that's probably one of the sections I probably could have used it a little bit. But when Mr. Watson hears that back, you'll know what I was talking about. But ladies and gents, have a look where we are tonight. We are at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, and we're not sticking to the outside bits. We're sticking to the outside and inside bits. So it's not an easy track under lights. Do you reckon it's going to continue under lights, mate, or are we going to advance the session to the morning maybe?
I hope we do. That'd be really cool to see a sunrise race, but I highly doubt it. I think we're just going to have to push through this for the next 40 minutes here.
Yeah, we'll have to suck it and see. There you go. There it is. Charlotte, baby. Not Charlotte.
And you said you needed to get the bleep button for what I said. Good gracious.
What did I just say?
Suck it and see.
Oh, that's just. See, that's just a continent difference of perspective. That's all it is.
I see.
And I think the other section was as well, but I
don't even know what I said.
It's a cross-continent thing, mate. I'm telling you, it's that's all it is. We've got who we got out there, Mr. Buchanan. Sam Callan drove awesome, set himself up nicely for the next race. He has, mate. He has. We've reversed top 10 for the next race, so it's going to be spectacular out there. The question is going to be, are the boys, the fast boys, going to be able to break it through that pack? Because passing is a bit sketchy at best at times on this track, isn't it?
Yeah, like I was talking about earlier, it's easy to pass, but hard to set up the run you need to make the pass. You know, there's overtaking opportunities, but it's just so difficult to actually, you know, take advantage of it. It's not like any of the other tracks that we've gone to in the last couple seasons, both here in the 86s, and going, yeah, you can't really do anything about it. You can here. That's what's frustrating when you can't, because you know you should be able to, but it's just not coming together exactly how you need it, and you're still just stuck lap after lap, and that's when the frustration sets in. That's when the desperation goes up, and you might see a couple unfortunate sends, maybe one into dive bomb hairpin to or a bonehead hairpin, to actually give me a reason to keep saying this, you know, actually make it accurate instead of something I'm trying to make happen probably won't catch on.
Yeah, I'd pay that, mate. Pay that. I'm actually going to just check to see if these corners have actual names, because I know that the Americans can be a bit lazy about corners. They just name them 1, 2, and 3s unless they've got a sponsor really paying for something and it's a good TV shot. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes. The difference is there's really only one true bus stop, and that's the back straightaway, because I'll let you get to the starting grid.
Oh, okay. I was quietly listening to you, mate. I've got the track map on, and I was right. Anyway, we'll have a look at that as we go through. But ladies and gents, this is how they are starting for the feature race grid. A 40 minutes race this is going to be, so we definitely will be looking at a pit stop at some point. Sam Cullen from Pro-Am from Atex Revolution E-Racing is leading us out of the front row with Blake Urquhart from Pacific Esports Racing. In the second row, we've got Jacob Traynor from Sim Racing Brotherhood beside Brett Taylor from EWT Racing. In the third row, we've got Troy Dooley from Performance Sim Racing behind Brandon Levin from Team SRW Motorsports. In the fourth row, Jax Nova from JR Racing is beside Stevie Banks from Pacific Esports Racing. In the fifth row, we've got Dylan Gray from Pacific Esports Racing with his teammate, the number one driver, number one season winner from season 1, Ryan Mueller, beside him, and these guys have got a bit of a battle to come through. 11th place, we've got Dion Hetherington and John Gallen in the 6th row. 7th row, Scotty Weston, Adam Mueller. 8th row, Peter Pav, Jaron Wickman. 9th row, Craig Healy and Di Fellman. 10th row, Daniel Clutterbuck and Ben O'Connell. As we go to the 11th row, we've got Marty Hughes and Peter Sattler beside each other, Chris Tomlin and Andrew Cowan for the 12th row. 13th row, Thomas Sunny-Sena and Brad Anderson. In the 14th row, we've got Hallam Hodgkinson and Steph and Mitchie Noble if he makes the grid. Tonight downstairs doing the big jobs is the race director, Tyson McAvoy, and race steward, Stephanie Piccoli. We are getting ready, mate, for 40 minutes of crazy racing. I'll put the second camera on Ryan Mueller and see how the boys come out of there. He's just on the straightaway bit, isn't he? He's just before all the curved cars are coming through.
Yeah, he lucked out with the invert not putting him all the way back to where he's having to deal with the pain of starting right smack dab in the middle of chicane.
Yeah, 100%. You can see some of the guys on the right-hand side there just coming through. Take the camera there. You can see all of them around the side coming through the actual chicane. Tough spot to be. Very tough spot to be. And hopefully they all make it through nice and clean. But ladies and gents, we are not far from starting the grid. We are going to get rocking and rolling tonight and have a fantastic feature race. We are here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Nearly got it wrong for the Warren Brown V8 Supercar Championship. We are going to have an absolute terror here for the 40-minute spin. There's going to be tyres involved. There's going to be fuel to be saved as well as the lights are about to go. Ladies and gents, feature race tonight of the Warren Brown V8 Supercar Championship is green, green, green. We've got a fantastic and clean start there by Sam Cullen. He's got himself straight to the fin behind him. And 2 by 2, we've got Jacob Traynor and Brett Taylor all trying to get through that second sector together. Traynor looks like he's lost. Oh, look at Traynor heading right of the green coming through there. A bit of sparks from the wall by the look of it as well. But he's managed to hold onto it and keep it very tight behind Brett Taylor. Brett Taylor, the Anglo-Tasmanian from Geelong, is doing a cracking job keeping that position live. A few bit of bogging down in the bottom. We've got rotating Jax Nova. We've got, who else is that? Oh, my goodness, a few boys and girls by the look of it got themselves in there. I think it's Troy Dooley, Jax Nova and Marty Hughes all coming through there. Brad Anderson in the gold SRW car has got himself through nicely. It looks like, oh, these guys must have spun. Oh, look at that. That's unfortunate. Oh, hold it. Coming in underneath each other. Bit of contact there. Oh, how the hell did they squeeze through there? Oh, my goodness. That was so tight. And whoever that was coming around the corner, I think that was Marty Hughes. He came around that corner and he went, oh, my God, there's a car there. But that was close. Did you see that car? 2 cars diving between those two. My God, that was close.
Yeah, I'm amazed they survived it. But hey, I finally have a reason to call it Bonehead Hairpin now. Let's go. It's a real thing officially.
It is. It is. The race syndicate boys are nice and close there. You can see them right now on top of each other. We'll get the name drop to come up there, Cobes, if you could. And there you've got Tomlin. He's coming in nicely, taking it wide as possible. Oh, 2 by 2 there behind them. You can see Hodgkinson come on the outside. Oh,
no!
Thomas Bonicina has tried to thread the needle between Cowan and who was that he was behind? Thomas Sonny between Di Feldman and was it... And Cowan, yeah, he went through the middle of them and I think he took them both out. Look at this. Callum's gone out. I mean... You know that car's coming back on track, man. You know that car's going back on track. That was a bit of a silly move there by Thomas Bonicina because Cowan was not going to stay out there. But then again, will Race Control look at that as Cowan re-entering the track and coming into the side of Thomas Bonicina? It all depends on who left who and who went through. So we'll leave that to the boys downstairs. But crazy start. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. We've seen worse. Seen much worse, but you got Brett Taylor here having a great little battle there with Jacob Trainer. Trainer has got himself up there in a battling position. Brandon Levin waiting to pick up the pieces behind them. You can see Chris Tomlin having a go with Pete Sattler on the bottom screen.
Yeah.
Sattler on the outside line. They're having a great little battle there as well.
Yeah, Pete did a little half spin exit of turn 1, and he saved the day with being able to save it. Otherwise, we were going to get our first safety car. No buts about it.
I'll tell you what, we weren't too far off just then because Jacob Trainer just kissed the back of Brett Taylor, who's currently sitting in third. The crack a bit of work there and nearly pushed him around, but Taylor got the car back to control. And now Trainer has got the pressure from Levin behind there. This is the first time tonight we've only got... We've got all the Pelicans in the middle of the pack rather than the top of the pack. But here we go, Jacob Trainer and Brandon Levin coming through. Levin hugging the back of him big time, trying to get close. Let's see how he comes out of this corner. Drive-through penalty for Jax Nova for that incident we saw earlier on.
Yeah, we nearly lost Dylan Gray. He had to make a mighty fine save of his own, exit of the bus stop right behind Levin.
Yeah, 100%. I'm trying.
Oh, Cowie, no.
Oh no, that car's looking ugly.
And let's see, and he just got on it a little too hard with his modified. Boop.
Yeah, this is it's boys go. I'll tell you what. Some of the battles are getting really nice and close. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, a replay of the Cena.
Was there a push there?
Yeah, it's hard to say without getting the chopper cam.
Yeah.
It looked like a pretty optimistic move from Cena, what we saw in real time, and from that side angle. It's just one of those... I don't know what you were really going for with that, but we'll see what race control...
Brandon Levin just backed out then. He knew it wasn't on. He's pulled out of that fight there with Trainer to get that next position. But behind him, he's got Mueller and Gray hunting him down and putting some mega pressure on. They were waiting for things to fall apart just then and tuck straight in underneath them. We know they talk to each other in the Discord, so they'll be working out a strategy of how to get past these boys.
Yeah, looks like they still got Banks in their toe as well.
There's Ryan Mueller at the moment. Sorry, Adam Mueller. Who's that? Cowie. Time penalty for unsafe rejoin. Did he come back on the track in front of someone while we watched the aftermath of that other bit? Maybe he did.
I'm fairly certain that's for that incident with Cena.
Oh, so Cowie came off the track and then came back on the track into Cena. So Cena took advantage of Cowie going off track, and then Cowie came back on track into Cena. That's what they're saying then. Okay, cool. Johnny Gallen's dented his car as well. I can just see.
Oh, and there's a parked Pelican at the exit of the bus stop that they just drove by.
Yep, that could yet be a safety car. Is he in a tough spot? I'm just going to go to that parked Pelican. No, Johnny Gallen. It's not Johnny Gallen that's parked. Don't know who it was. It could have been Marty Hughes.
I think it is Marty Hughes.
There he is. He's back up and running.
Whoa! Well, Jonathan Gallen did go around this time on the front stretch.
Oh, look at that. Oh, he's just missed the wall. Oh, and he's just missed the front of the wall as well. Oh.
That was him in the bus stop. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What a terrible half a lap for Gallen.
Yeah. It Revolution Racing Boys, is that your Sammy Boy leading? It was your Sammy Boy leading. He's just got past, or is he still? No, he's still there at the pointy end. It's just my my computer is not letting us know. Can you go to the leader for us downstairs just to see, is it my race? Is it my paint system that's playing up again? It is my paint system that's playing up again, and I've done everything that Dougie told me, and don't know why the hell it's still doing that. Anyway, life goes on. Do you love the way they're skipping over the curbs in this second, in the first chicane? They're really hitting them hard.
Yeah, that's what's fun about this track is, this track is built specifically for stock cars, essentially. So you got these monster truck curbs that you see them just absolutely flying over and throwing the wheels up in the air, and it's so much fun to watch, but it's stressful because it's not fun to hit these curbs. It's quite unpleasant, especially just slamming the heck out of the big blue sausage curbs there right in the middle, and it's really bad through the bus stop on the back straightaway because those are the highest curbs on the track. You feel it when you hit those, and I don't want to know what it feels like to hit that in real life, because it feels like you're gonna lose a vertebrae or two in the process.
Yeah,
so
my second screen's gone dead, Cobe, so you can forget about that. I think my iRacing just left the building. It did. Yeah, it looks like Marty Hughes has crashed his car as well.
Yeah, and Pete Sadler just radioed something in. Oh my God. You can't park there, mate.
You can't park there, mate. My computer, I don't know what the hell has happened here, but my mouse has got control of the camera on my second, on the second camera, and I can't get rid of it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there was a replay of Sattler's incident with Hodgkinson, and it just kind of seemed like Pete didn't really track up to the wall on corner exit like you would anticipate. So because of that, you can't really anticipate that when you're the car behind. Like, you have to kind of assume that they're gonna go right up.
Oh,
to the
look at that,
wall,
mate!
and
Look at
when
that!
oh my God!
My God! That was Jacob Trainer.
Oh no!
That there from the rear end. Oh my God! Coming through there. That's Ryan Mueller. A bit of contact there on the back of Brett Taylor. But look at it, Taylor lost a couple of spots out of that. But Taylor is battling out of his class at the moment. But done a cracking job getting control of that car. But he wouldn't be happy with that little bit of a nibble at the back there. Underneath there, we got them coming through. Look at Trainer on the outside line. He's got Mueller on the inside line. They're coming the inside part of the track. Trainer has just got his nose in front of him.
My God.
That was
a slide job.
Yeah, that was Trainer. There's Stevie Banks at Gray nearly collected.
Oh!
Stevie backs at Gray following him at the moment.
11 made contact with Taylor right behind them.
Yep. There's Levin coming through, and Taylor's coming through as well.
Oh!
Taylor's putting pressure on Levin big time. Levin's cut across the nose and got his car back in front. The battles are going thick and fast. Bottom of the screen is crazy as well. We've got Pavlovich fighting it with Clutterbuck, Jared Wickman, Adam Mueller. So these boys are going for it as well downstairs. So the battles are fast and thick, and we are into the first 10 minutes of this race just about. We have passed the first 10 minutes, am I correct? So pit strategy, mate, where are we thinking? I'm thinking around the 25-minute mark, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
This is where all the action is, isn't it? That wall was in a really crap spot, isn't it?
I know. We're just having to guess. Oh, I think he might have it. Oh, he's not. Oh, boy.
Oh, great bit of work there. Jacob Trainer's doing everything he can to say out there. I just heard over the comms, 0 to 8 final warning. I'm not sure what that was for, though.
Yeah, it's Hodgkinson, I believe. I don't know what he's been up to get himself multiple warnings.
Could be a blue flag.
And,
or something.
And he was just black flagged. Oh, you know what it was? He was ordered to readdress the spot to Sattler. And it looks like he has it, so he got the big boo-boo there as he almost made another big boo-boo right there into the wall. He was
lucky to remain on track. Wow, that was that's not like Callum to disobey race control. I reckon he couldn't probably hear them out there because he's usually a very clean driver out there. Have a look at this in the
Oh no! Oh, what a save by Banks!
Oh, he's just gone to the pits in time too, Banksy. So there's 15 minutes in. There's a sprint to the last 25, but he is into the pits. Brandon Levin just made it past him. Then Brett Taylor, mate, he as a pro-am, he's having a cracker drive out there. Same as Sam Cullen. Pro-am leading the race out there. He's got Blake Urquhart still following him through, 2 seconds behind, and Ryan Mueller slowly catching these boys with Dylan Gray. So him and Dylan Gray are working together very, very well.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if that was an actual pit stop or if him and Levin just happened to make contact. And he said, well, I'm down here already. Might as well go ahead and get the pit stop out of the way.
Not a bad idea, mate, because he might be able to get some clean air for himself, which is really important in these type of races, getting some clear out there. Dylan Gray is got on the bottom screen, Jacob Trainer hunting him down at the moment. They came out of the bus stop, into the bus stop very close. Sorry, from the in part to the Roval, out to the outer bit. They were close, but Dylan just pulled away from him coming to the outside line. Have a look at this on the brakes. Oh, my God. I think Adam Mueller nearly... Oh, he's a sandwich between the Syndicate Racing boys there, and he nearly went into the back of that first car. But look how much he had to back off there. And it looks like there's a fair bit of run on there for him at the moment too. So that's Jared Wickman behind him and Ben O'Connell in front of him. Wickman has got the pace on him. He's just got to get the right line to come through and make it stick through there. He's got the inside line. He's got it done nicely and cleanly in the short gap of straight line between the two bus stops.
Yeah, it was a very well executed pass there. He was setting that up for a while and was able to get it done, although it goes a little wide there. Almost gave it back to him.
Yeah, 100%. Down the bottom screen, if you squint just a little bit, you'll be able to see the AOX livery on that car. Just squint, just use one eye, please. He has got the lead out there and doing a cracking job. A 1:23.17 at the moment in his last lap, so his pace is really, really good. It's 23:17. It's 1:22:30 is his fastest. Fastest man on track is our current reigning champion of the 1:21:90, and that is Ryan Mueller, who's just entered the pits.
Oh, and Adam Mueller just went around on the bus stop.
Mueller? No, Mueller's in the pits. Who was it?
Adam Mueller.
Oh, Adam Mueller. Okay. Wrong Mueller. As he's in the pits, let's see how it works out for him. Cullen stayed out. They've got a bit of time up their sleeve, so they can probably stay out till the 15-minute mark of 15 remaining. Oh, my God, he's just drifted. Oh, my God, he would have got 4 points for that drift in a drift race because he just kissed that wall. My God, that was close. Oh, a few more people have gone in. Scotty Weston's gone in. Daniel Clutterbuck's gone in. Gallen's gone in twice now. Has he gone in for some damage?
Yeah, I imagine so, especially with the incidents he had early on.
Thomas Sonny Cena's having a go here with Stevie Banks and Dyer Wickman closely behind them.
And Cullen has really started to gap Urquhart as of late. He's really stretched that gap out the last few laps.
Yeah. Well, the last lap, Urquhart did a 1:25. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Dylan Gray's just gone into the pits as well. So Urquhart did a 1:25. So literally two seconds and a bit difference in their laps.
Yeah, I imagine it must have been some sort of mistake, stating the obvious.
Yeah, that's a good guess. Dylan Gray is in the pits at the moment. You can see him. He's going to be coming out in a second as he drops off the jacks at the moment. You can see him coming through. Let's see where he's going to join and who's going to come out as he shakes the rear tail feather of that thing. Oh, my God, he's got there. He's pushing that thing straight off the bat then. He's come out behind teammate Stevie Banks. So Stevie Banks has got with the pits change.
Oh, my God. Brad Anderson just went around in front of Sam Cullen and might have given Cullen some front end damage here. I think you got to bring it in like immediately if you're Cullen, and he will.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. What he looks like he was trying to get out of the way, and he got a bit of code brown coming through there. But that opens it up. It's not a bad spot to do it in because he's in the pits, and Sam Cullen and Blake Urquhart's coming through there. The lead pitter is Ryan Mueller. He pitted at lap 12. Here he is on the bottom screen coming around at the moment, ladies and gents. Is he going to be able to get around Sam Cullen on the jacks at the moment? Here is Cullen's on the top screen. Here comes Ryan Mueller coming through with his teammate chasing him down. I tell you what, Peter Pav and Ryan Mueller side by side at the moment coming through there. Here comes Cullen. Cullen's coming out. Close. Oh, look at that. Cullen's coming out. They've just come out side by side. Just in front of them, a couple of tenths in front. Great work there by Cullen. He has done an amazing job getting that car in the front. It couldn't have come at a better time for him to come in, I think, mate. I think any longer, those boys were in fresh air and they were going away and getting faster and faster. Now Cullen at least has got himself a couple of tenths up the street to get his tyres up the temp, and they'll come up the temp pretty quickly on the outside of the Roval. But have a look underneath him straight away. That car is in the way big time. I think that was Ben O'Connell that was in front of him. He's got the run on. He could have hung on to him before the back to get a bit of a tow. But have a look at Ryan Mueller. He is on fire. He's chasing him down big time.
And to remind everyone, O'Connell is not a lap down. That is actually a path for position. So Ben O'Connell, no reason to move out of the way, as I think Mueller's on the inside. O'Connell up into the wall.
Contact. I think that was with. Was that with
Mueller?
It was with Mueller.
He's
just got into the pits in time, so it hasn't cost him anything. But there might be consequences still there as a points or a time penalty or something like that for Ryan. I didn't see the incident. All I just saw was the aftermath, which was just a nudge into the wall. But I tell you what, O'Connell was lucky it was just near the pit entrance, so we can come straight in, and the pace that he lost, he used to get into the pit lane.
Yeah. I was just about to point out, because like we were on the roof cam of Ben O'Connell, and he's basically hugging the inside lane, and it's like, hey guys, there's actually a Ryan Mueller to the inside of that car, even though it sure doesn't seem like it.
Oh, Stevie Banks has hit the wall too.
Yeah, lost it after the first set of right-handers in the infield.
So he's going to, Ben O'Connell's just called that in. The pit entry section here, but the Pelicans here, Stevie Banks.
Oh, he got help. Oh, that was Pelican on Pelican violence.
Was that Dylan Gray?
I think it was. I think he's
the boss is not going to be happy with that.
He's not. I want to be in that voice chat right now. Actually, I really want to be in that voice chat right now. Be a fly on the wall.
Fly on the wall. That'd be very, very interesting. But as we can see them around there, Ryan Mueller is 4/10 off the back of Sam Cullen. So Ryan is up 7 places at the moment, and he's done his pit strategy. Jacob Traynor is out there leading by about 10 seconds at the moment, but he hasn't pitted yet. So it'll be interesting to see what the time comes around like, because average pit on the sticks is being about 11 seconds. It's going to be a lot less for him, but still travel time through the pit will cost him some time as well.
And it looks like they are investigating the incident.
Yeah. Yep.
Although, that was his lap 16, and we just completed lap 16, so not sure about that.
Was it the start of lap 16? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It was the start and finish line basically is right there, so it would have clicked over into the 16th lap. They were probably still just finishing the 15th lap, clicking over to the 16th.
It felt like it was a lap or two before that, but I'm not the person to listen to, so...
Downstairs, Jacob Traynor's gone in. Sam Cullen and Ryan Mueller on the lead laps at the moment, so we'll see where Traynor, if he can get something out of this race. He was up a fair few places. He is up on the sticks at the moment. There is the car as he's coming through. Good to see Traynor back into some wicked pace again. Ladies and gentlemen, he's coming out at the moment. Let's see where it brings him out as these boys are coming through the back end. I think he's going to be dropped a fair few places. He's going to come out just behind Brandon Taylor, in front of Brett Taylor, which is pretty much where he was before the pit strategies came into play. Everyone is pitted now.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity to try to run down Levin with those fresh tires. He's only about, like, I think 5 seconds behind. That's not... Yeah, it's not a very big deficit.
No, not at all. Not at all. Current lap pace, Brandon Levin is setting a pretty good target pace. He's fast as a 122.56, and he's hit his last of the 122.82. So he's not far off his regular pace coming through. Brent Anderson's just gone to pit lane, so a few people are out there into pit lane. Few damaged cars out there tonight. These walls did some amazing work to the panel beating of some of these cars.
Yeah, but it's not been through aggression or stupidity.
Not at all.
Like,
not at all.
It's been hard racing, and there's been contact, but like this is a very clean race, and that's not easy to do at a place like the Roval. So it makes you really proud of the racers out there for putting on this show and not doing anything too bad. Speaking of bad, that corner for Cullen might have cost him a lot of time right here. Mueller's gonna have a run.
But Ryan Mueller came out sideways. He put the foot down a little bit too.
Oh, and there it is.
Yeah, 10-second penalty. for his contact with Ben O'Connell. So he's got to get himself. I mean, the points for him are still critical. Brett Taylor's crashed out as well by the look of it. Hit somewhere. I'll take that downstairs if I can see Brett. There he is. Now he's back on track. Car looking okay as he's got his teammates catching him and looking like they're going to go around him on the outside. So his car's not too badly damaged. Oh, it looks like he's struggling with it at the moment, trying to get his teammate ahead of him. So Daniel Clutterbuck's gone ahead of him and Peter Paz. So here comes Brett Taylor as the blocker, we'll say, from here. Mueller's going to lose a few spots, mate, but not too far. He's going to come out probably behind Brandon Levin.
I mean, it's a 10-second penalty, so he's...
Oh, no, just in front of Brandon Levin. So come out behind his teammate, Dylan Gray.
At the rate we're looking, he might still hold on to second. Like, he's got himself 10 seconds back to Urquhart.
Oh, he does too. I apologise. He does too. Yeah. So he might maintain that place there. Blake Urquhart needs to slow down and block the rest of the field behind him, Dylan Gray and Brandon Levin, so that he doesn't lose place at the moment. Look at the bottom screen. Brett Taylor and Peter Pav having a great little stoush there as Peter Pav bounces it off the curves and comes a go. Oh, was that Ryan Mueller nearly losing it coming out of that corner? It was. Rear end got really, really wiggly coming through there.
Yeah, and that's going to give Cullen some all-important breathing room. And, you know, at this point, Cullen can take a bit of a deep breath, knowing that if Mueller does get by, it's not the end of the world. He's still the leader. But you don't want to give him the lead back, because if there's anyone on this grid right now that can possibly claw out a 10-second gap in 11 and a half minutes, it's Ryan Mueller.
Yeah.
It's a tough climb. It's not easy, but he would be capable of it. And if you're Sam Cullen, you don't want to know for sure. You don't want to give him that opportunity.
You do not want to test him, that's for sure.
Yeah, just keep him right in your mirror and you're ready to go.
Yeah, we've got a nice little battle pack forming at the moment with Scotty Weston, Hetherington, Clutterbuck, Peter Pav, and Brett Taylor. You can see them coming through as Cowan gets out of the way as the back marker. So these boys are fighting for 10, 11, 12, 13th and 14th and 15th places. So going great guns there. Ryan Mueller dropped off a fair bit coming out of that sector, coming onto the Roval area, the oval area, and he's dropped it down to 8/10 on Sam Cullen. Sam Cullen, the lead pro-am out there, ladies and gentlemen, doing a cracking job in first place, holding his elbows out wide. We've got Clutterbuck going there, too wide. You can see it on the bottom screen. Clutterbuck and Hetherington coming through. Hetherington on the inside line. Or is that? No, that's Peter Pav come across the inside line and done a great bit of job there. Brett Taylor behind them, Troy Dooley, Craig Healy, and Peter Sattler. Cullen's done a spectacular job keeping that top spot alive. Ryan is catching him now. He's starting to take it down to 6/10. But no shame in that.
We're almost 3 wide. Look at that. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah. Daniel Clutterbuck, Troy Dooley, Brett Taylor coming through there on the bottom screen, ladies and gents. A little bit of a swap between the EWT boys. But nice and clean. Very well done. I'll tell you what. Up till round 3, we've seen some questionable racing in all our series. Some really silly moves here and there. Oh, look at that. Clutterbuck has got the pressure on big time on Dooley on the back there. He's trying to find a way to get around him at the moment. But the last 2 rounds have been spectacular. A lot of space, a lot of door-to-door, a lot of paint rubbing, but very, very fair. And some, I might even use sexy racing out there.
Yeah, Big Boss Steve had a word to everyone, it sounds like.
No, not really. Maybe they heard us whinging enough on the broadcast. But ladies and gents, the lead pro-am is in the top spot, and he's being hunted right now by the #1 driver from Season 1, the Season 1 champion, Ryan Mueller from Pacific Esports Racing, all over the back of Sam Cullen at the moment. Cullen has got the doors open, the boot lid open, he's got the windows extended, the mirrors extended, trying to keep the car as wide as possible. Is he going to be able to hold this for another 8 minutes? Ryan is very well equipped to make these passes, but this is going to put Callan to the big test. Third place is Davey Gray, Blake Urquhart fourth, Brandon Levin fifth, and the second Pro-Am driver, Jacob Trainer, in sixth place. Stevie Banks seventh, Jake Wickman the third Pro-Am driver coming through on eighth place. And then the AMs are being led out by Scotty Weston and Dean Hetherington, battling it out together like usual, and Ben O'Connell is behind those boys as well. So a bit of fighting to be had. A few AMs there, but a few Pro-Ams.
Speaking of fighting to be had, look at this.
Into the bus stop, nice and clean. Blake Urquhart on his teammate, Dylan Gray. Nicely done there by Urky. He's got the pace on Dylan tonight. What's his lap time? Well, Dylan Gray's fastest lap is a 122.01. And Urquhart's is a 122.47. Have a look at this.
Wow.
Brandon Levin. Oh, that was close. Brandon Levin was having the Jacob Trainer car right on the back of him then. Where did that go? That disappeared. Have all these two Pelicans on the bottom. It sounds a bit like defamatory. Oh, have a look at these two Pelicans down the bottom, but they are racing for the Pelican team side by side. We've got Blake Urquhart and Dylan Gray. Dylan Gray taking the inside line there, Urky on the outside line, and they're battling for some critical points amongst the Pelican boys out there. At the end of the day, you must beat your teammate first, and then worry about critical points. That Money Hughes has crashed as well somewhere across there, but that is a critical fight coming through there. Sam Cullen has got 7 tenths now, so that is cracking bit of work there.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a masterclass.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Where did that happen? When the camera was changing, the camera changed positions, and all of a sudden Ryan was in the lead lap, in the lead position. We'll have to have a look at that one and see what happened there. Whether it's looks like Cullen's slowed down here. Did he get a slowdown, or has he got issues with his car? So he's come into here. Oh
no!
He's missed his brake point and he's drifted across there.
Oh no! And Jacob Trainer just dropped from connection issues.
Oh no! I think Ryan Mueller called that contact coming through with Cullen coming through across him. Then I don't think he's called it a rejoin, but I don't think Cullen was in control of the car at that point. I think he missed his brake point and he's gone through that chicane. So I think it would be race on through that, but not that good. It could have been a lot worse between the two of them. But he just missed his brake point. That's all it takes, mate. Is miss one second, and that's it.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, it's not the end of the world. He's still within a second. All it needs to be is within 10 seconds to win this race.
Well, this is true, yeah. Very, very true. It's some critical points out there, I guess, too. And the 10 seconds is not a bad thing. He just needs to stay on the back of him. He still, as a race class, he will he'll be second place, but the points difference is what he will have. He'll have the first place points rather than Sam. Unlucky Sam, head down. Still on for the win after Mueller's penalty. Yes, correct, mate.
And more importantly, he's still on for the overall win. Like at this point, your class win kind of just becomes like a bonus, a perk. Yeah. Like all he's thinking about is getting the overall win. Nothing feels better than getting an overall win in a lower class. That is the ultimate show of skill and ability. Like the trash shock that you could do with that is just mental. So yeah, he's got the Pro-Am win, but he's eyeing the biggest prize he can get tonight.
100%. It's well, basically what we go by is track position, but the points will be the outright win. But look at these two teammates coming beside here. Blake, oh, they're leaning on each other.
Oh my God.
Gray? It is too.
Yeah. Oh, what a save by Gray.
Oh, Gray. He's put his teammate in the way. Oh, he slid. He is called into Dylan Gray. He's got an
What is this, Mercedes?
Oh, there's going to be a debrief down there in that room. I want to be in that room tonight to hear the story there because Urquhart did not sound happy. Dylan Gray literally slid his car and then kept sliding and straight into the side of Urquhart then. So there are going to be some strong words coming through there as Urquhart just avoids the rear contact of Gray's car as they come through. But ladies and gents, wow-wee.
It's the silver Pelicans. Like, didn't we just see this in Canada like yesterday? Like, oh my goodness.
Yep, I haven't watched it yet, mate.
Well, I haven't really spoiled anything. There's a lot.
No, I did see that the young fella won it too, so it will be interesting to see how the race went. But I tell you what, Hetherington is fighting it out down the bottom. Jared Wickman, where is it? Scotty Weston. Scotty Weston is currently the Pro-Am, the Am. Yeah, the Pro-Am leader at the moment. That's more of a cobbler than a rub. Rubbing racing. Yeah, it was. Those boys are going to be very unhappy. But ladies and gents, we are down. The race has gone so quickly. We are down to the last minute and a half. We've got literally a lapse worth of time to go through. No rules if it's your teammates, right? No, hell, of course there is. We saw in the 86s, 86s that Davey Gallo got himself a 10-second penalty for. He was drafting Daniel Byrne and mistimed his break point and took him out. If race control has... the race control will be reviewing it because Urquhart has called it in. So they will be looking at that right now. So they'll see what it was and how it goes. But have a look at this bottom screen at the moment. Scotty West has got Peter Pav all over the back of him. He's having a look on the inside line, outside line, taking it through onto the Roval. Done a nice bit of work there. But we are down to the last 35 seconds. Where's Ryan Mueller? Where is he at the moment, ladies and gents? He is in front of Scotty Cullen at the moment, and you can see them on the top screen. They're bringing it home for the final lap. This is going to be the last few corners because when they enter the main part, I think it's this section here. It's hard to tell in the dark. It crosses the start-finish line pretty straight away. Calling in on your own teammate. Yeah, you got to do it sometimes. Keep them straight, keep them clean. You got to beat your teammates first. Max Verstappen will definitely call it in against one of his teammates. Ladies and gents, the feature race tonight for the Warren Brown V8 Supercar Championship has been a spectacular run through. As you can see them coming out of the bus stop, inner parts to the outer parts of the track. Ryan Mueller's reeling it out from 5 seconds on Sam Cullen as they come through the last few sections. The flag will start waving after they come out of this area here, keeping it nice and clean. 10 seconds of difference on track. Ryan Mueller will take it home, but Scotty Cullen will take it. Black and white flag coming through. Here they come. I'm starting to run out of breath. Oh my God, this is the final bit coming through now. They're jumping the first curve, jumping into the left-hand side, coming through down the main straight now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Warren Brown V8 Supercars on round 4 at Charlotte's has been taken out by Ryan Mueller for the feature race. Second place comes across the line, Scotty Cullen by 6th, 10th. Third place, Dylan Gray, a further 14 seconds behind them, and Blake Urquhart in 4th. Brandon Levin brings it home in 5th, and Stevie Baggs in 6th. Jared Wickman, second place for the Pro-Ams, brings it across the line. The great drive. Scotty Weston brings it home for the AMs to bring home another top spot behind him, Peter Pav and his battle battle partner Dean Hetherington from PER came through second for the AMs, and Marty Hughes came, I think it was, no, keep me correctly, it was Daniel Clutterbuck bringing it home for the other AMs. But I tell you what a race that was tonight. Spectacular running through these boys. A few incidents that will be looked at, mate, and will be very interesting to see what the race control comes out with in the end. But Scotty Cullen takes out the points for tonight for the race, and the on-track finish is Ryan Mueller, Sam Cullen, Dylan Gray. So we'll have them in the booth tonight, and we'll also have Scotty Weston. So there'll be 4 of us to chinwag to, mate. Scotty Weston taking out the AMs, Cullen the Pro-Am and the outright tonight. So great bit of work there. And Ryan Mueller and Dylan Gray outlined that. But I dare say that Dylan may still yet get a penalty for that one on Urquhart. So the unofficial standings will change with points penalties after the race.
Yeah, that is spicy. A lot spicier than we were expecting, especially there earlier in the race when we were talking about it being pretty clean and straightforward and not too outlandish. I mean, it's spoken a bit too soon on that one, but still pretty clean, all things considered.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, they're a bit unfortunate, some of the incidents, but sometimes you get a bit excited and you race that a little bit too hard. But some very good drives out there. Jaron Wickman from the Race Syndicate team up 9 places, so a cracking drive for him. He is the biggest mover out of all that, and a couple of people that cars just fell apart and didn't make the finishing line at all tonight. But a quick shout out to TWRS for some setups out there for the GT3s, IndyCar, NASCAR. What else is there, mate? Dirt track.
Yep, plenty of dirt oval setups and some of the best rallycross setups you can get as well.
Excellent. Well, we'll get ready to have a bit of a chin wag to some of these amazing drivers out there, and a great bit of work coming through the field for these guys too. Let's have a look at that. All right, let's have a quick look at that. Who's coming in for a chin wag? We have got Scotty Weston ready to go. So good to see. Let's bring him in here, ladies and gents. The AM winner tonight for the EWT team, Scotty Weston, has managed to get himself up into the top spot. He doesn't have his teammate Brett Taylor spoiling his just desserts this season. How are you, Scotty?
Yeah, mate, good. That was pretty intense, I got to say.
Fun out there, man? Or what was it like in the dark in the centre?
I looked, that was a bit different because I hadn't done any practice in the dark. So some of the corners, my sighters were in a different, I couldn't see them. So I had to learn, but it was not too bad. It was the tyres. The tyres died. Under my control, they died anyway.
rears or the front right?
Fronts. Just,
both fronts?
Yeah, no turn in. And then towards the end, I couldn't get the last chicane a couple of times. I moved my brake bias and it killed me, so I had to move it back. But anyway.
A bit of fun out there, mate. Tested.
We got there in the end.
Yeah.
Got there in the
Peter
end.
Pab was putting a lot of pressure on, mate.
Yeah, I thought he was just going to send it, to be honest. And I was willing to let it pass. I was worried about his guy behind him. So
yeah, well, Dion Hetherington and yourself have been lighting up the AM battles all the way through this season so far. So very close in pace, big time.
Yeah, exactly. And I was watching him yesterday. I think we both did strength of field together yesterday. So, and he was pretty quick there. And I think outright times, I think he was faster than me here. Yeah,
he was by 2/10 faster. So your fastest was the 1:23.21. He was in the 1:23.01. But lap pace out there, he was struggling in the packs. Your pack was 1:24.86 in the last one. His was 1:25.
Yeah, right. Okay.
20. So he was struggling in the packs at the moment. So, but great bit of work, mate.
Yeah, glad it's over, gotta say.
Jacob Trainer, what a waste of my night. Oh, my God. So, a few people had issues out there with internet tonight too. So, you managed to get through that.
Yeah, there was, I noticed Mitch, he must have joined and disconnected about 20 times before the session even started, the race.
Yeah.
So I don't think he raced, did he?
No, he didn't at all. And I think
No.
he lost Jacob Trainer as well through the internet too. I can see him.
Okay,
on the chat too. So a few people dropped out and a couple just spent too much time kissing the wall.
Yeah, pretty easy to hear.
Yes, well done.
Very easy.
Oh, mate. Lee, so far it's become a EWT tradition to lead the AMs out. So it could be. I'm just thinking, who's the next AM after you? Probably your teammate that'll be battling for the title next season. But who gets Mr. Scotty Weston out on track in the EWT racing team?
First and foremost, the whole team. Shout out to the team. Good practice together. Good camaraderie. And then we got the GMK Logistics, Racecraft Simulators, TMX, A-Training, Oriole Hearing, and Taz Autosports. And a big shout out to you guys and Race Control. Race Control did a great job tonight.
Yeah, it was
as with all time.
Yeah, it wasn't that a hell of a lot going on, but it was really just racing incidents that someone had to pin for at the end of the day. People trying to make moves that weren't really that bad. It was just like sometimes they just don't work. Simple as that. You got to race out there and you got to put it on the line sometimes. But mate,
exactly.
crap way to work out there, mate.
Yeah, and look, to be honest, before the race, our whole team said there's going to be a safety car here because of all the walls, but no one, out of all the incidents, everyone seemed to get off the track or didn't get caught up as such. So
yeah,
kudos to everyone, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%.
Pretty clean racing.
The stand has been sensational the last 2 rounds, so I'm loving it big time. Mr. Scotty Weston, congratulations
Thank you.
for taking out the AMs, and the title fight will go to the end between yourself and Mr. Hetherington. Looking like it. Good luck for the rest of the season, brother.
Thanks you. Have a good call. Thank you.
Excellent, mate. Ladies and gents, Scotty Weston taking it home for the EWT team in the AM spot tonight. Look who we got coming in next. Have we got Dylan Gray coming through? Oh, naughty Dylan Gray coming into the room. There's going to be a bit of a discord, argy-bargy tonight. I'm not sure if they've thrown their bottles of milk at each other or not. Dylan Gray, how you doing, buddy?
I'm tired.
You're tired. How are your ears out there? Did you get a mouthful from Erky?
Luckily, he wasn't in Discord.
Luckily, he wasn't in Discord, he says. You might get your ears ripped off, you reckon?
Let's just say I'm not saying anything. Leave it at that.
Yeah. Look, was it starting to get slippery out there, mate? Were the tyres starting to give way?
Yeah, the right side tyres were shocking. And also, I didn't finish second place tonight. I finished third.
Oh, yeah, correct. You did. So did I say second, did I?
The stream saying second place.
Oh, okay. I'm not even watching that at the moment. I'm busy talking to you, mate. I'm paying attention to you, mate.
Hey, at least I didn't blow my engine.
Yeah, this is true. You saved all that for last week, so you can leave all the bad luck there, mate. But what did you think of the track tonight, mate? The temperatures and everything like that.
It was interesting. I haven't done a night race in a Gen 3 or even since the Gen 2 at Daytona. That was the last time I did a night race. So it was a bit of a curveball back in the system, but otherwise the tires were just dead after like 5 laps for me. Just the banking and all that was killing the right side tires on me.
Yep, you went in for you went a lap in early on Ryan. Was that just to get some clean air?
No, I went a lap behind after Ryan. Ryan went earlier.
Changed, yeah. My system's got lap 30 for him, but it's not right.
No, I pitted after Ryan, the lap after, trying to kind of push a bit to cover Banksy off with the undercut, but unfortunately that didn't pay off.
Well, you guys were looking really good for a 1, 2, 3 again. Well, the first one, it was spectacular getting the 1, 2, and 3. I bet you the boys were jumping up and down like crazy. Yeah, but Sam Cullen did a spectacular job spoiling that party. He did a special drive out there.
Sam is quick. I give him that. He is very quick. I have done a few races against him. it's either if he puts the time into practice, he's hard to get.
Yeah.
And that.
Excellent. Well, it looks like he put a bit of practice in tonight because the time was really good. His best lap time was not bad at all, 1:22.3. But Mr. Gray, who gets you out on track, mate, and supports your racing?
Do I have to do it? Can't I leave it to Ryan?
You can leave it to Ryan, but I don't know what the boss is going to say. That's up to you, mate.
I'm leaving it to Ryan. I'm not fucking it up. Oops.
Okay.
Stuffing it up.
No sweat, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dylan Gray home in third place tonight for the PER team, Pacific Esports Racing, and crack a bit of work out there as well, mate. Congratulations, brother, and good luck for the rest of the season.
I'm looking forward to the Nose-Schleifer.
Oh, I think we all are. I think it's going to be very interesting to broadcast. I think it's going to be either we're all going to be sitting there taking no-dos, or we're going to be on the edge of our seats. So one of the two.
Spoiler, I'm about 20 seconds faster than Ryan.
Oh, all right. I'm going to tell Ryan that. I'll speak to you later.
Ryan knows.
Oh, he does. Oh, yep. Could be interesting. Could be. The thing is, mate, you got the 1 lap pace. What's going to happen during the race?
I've got the pace over him. As he said, he's quick in the GP circuit. As soon as we hit the Nordschleifer, he's lost.
Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. I might just give him more there to practice a bit harder and get out there. Well done, brother. Good luck for the rest of the season, and looking forward to next week.
Thank you. See ya.
Cheers, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Dylan Gray, third place tonight for the feature race. And let's bring him into the room. The ATEX Revolution E-Racing driver, Sam Cullen, brings it home. Unofficially on point structure in first place, but on track in second place. Mr. Cullen, how are you doing, brother?
I'm good.
Bit of driving out there, mate. We didn't expect to see you at the pointy end, but I've been told by Mr. Gray that you're no slouch when you get some practice in.
Oh, I definitely had no practice in, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I really did not expect to be in that situation at all, to be honest.
How did you like it out there? The reverse top 10 did wonders for you, and I wasn't sure. I haven't seen you at the pointy end before, so it was a bit of an open storybook for us here. But you seem to handle the pace all right and the start and everything.
Well, yeah, actually, first race back from a month. I've just got a new wheel and wheelbase, so slowly by slowly getting used to it. I think tonight really helped, but yeah, it was good fun out there with Mueller. I think he had the pace over me. Just the toe helped when I was behind him during the last couple of laps. But yeah, it was really good fun.
Was your aim at the end just to sit behind him and hold on to him because you knew he had that 10-second penalty?
Yeah, when I saw it come through, I was like, okay, well, I've just got a pretty easy gifted win here, so just sit behind him. Don't need to fight.
Yep. Keep it, and make it to the end, and go for it from there.
Yeah, almost took him out in the chicane though. That was a bit hectic. Did not mean to do that whatsoever.
Oh, that was when you missed your break point.
Yeah, everyone seemed better than me in that corner, so I was just trying to experiment with different break points, and obviously that one did not work.
Yeah, that one didn't work. I think you were a passenger across that chicane, especially once you hit that curb. You sort of flew over the curve and into the side of him. So I guess that would have been. I think it was just. I don't even think Ryan called it in. But did you get a penalty or anything for that, or was it just NFA?
Nah, I looked at the results. It was just no further action.
Okay, yeah, because you lost control on a break point, and it didn't disadvantage him too much. I think it disadvantaged you more than him at that point, so it wasn't too bad. Mate, you had a few people cheering on out there. No, it's been buffed, I swear. That's Ryan out there. It's a few people out there cheering you on. The Revolutionary Racing boys were out there giving you a cheer on and wishing you a lot of luck. So when you watch it back, you'll see a lot of the boys out there cheering you out there. But who gets yourself and the Revolutionary Racing team out on track, brother?
Oh, just Brooksy, all the sponsors, Shield Code, AITX, Shield Code, Sudspeed, and Kibby and stuff like that gets us out on track. Makes life a lot easier when they can pay for practice sessions, stuff like that.
Yeah, excellent. Well, crack a bit of work out there, mate. Hopefully your pace continues for the rest of the season. because there's going to be an interesting title fight out there in the Pro-Ams and a spectacular race for a Pro-Am to be at the pointy end tonight. So well done, brother, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Excellent, mate. Ladies and gents, Sam Cullen, the Pro-Am winner tonight and also outright on points as well, but second on the tarmac. But let's bring in the reigning champion from Performance, reigning champion from PER, Mr. Ryan Mueller, brings it home and takes 9 places to get there after a reverse top 10. Mate, how was it out there and what did you think of the transition between dark and light on this night race?
It was pretty cool. I don't mind racing at night. I think the last time we raced at night was at Daytona, I believe. So it's sort of the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely chaotic. It definitely mixed the order up a couple of times. So.
100%. It wasn't easy out there, was it? It's how were the tyres in the end for you?
Honestly, pretty good. We had no idea what we were going to do with setup because we haven't got the ones we usually use. But we managed to sort out something good. I think I put a really good race in quali set. I think the quali set was definitely better than the race. But no, it was pretty good. The tyres were good at the end. I definitely made too many mistakes in both races, which I need to improve on. But overall, it was a pretty good result anyway.
Yeah, well, yourself and Dylan got a little bit close to each other a few times, but I think Dylan is probably going to get a smack across the ribs from Erky because I'm not sure if you heard, but him and Erky come together in a contact where he slid into him at one point. So he took it to the next step, but still finished out there. Erky did call it in, but I don't know what the penalty was at this point. But, mate, the curbs out there, pretty aggressive and dangerous, eh?
Yeah, I think the last time I was here, you would have been commentating, but it was an 86 race, and that was my first race around here, and I smashed those curbs and ripped the suspension out of it and caused a massive crash.
That's right.
Yeah, these cars definitely handle the curbs a lot better than those 86s, that's for sure.
I'm pretty sure we were talking about that during the show, and Sam Kutkazinos, I think, hit you, and we got him airborne, if my memory serves me correctly. It's a shame we don't have a system where we can draw back on old footage, but yes, I do remember that, mate. It was a cracker out here, and this very dangerous, especially that blue part, man. Now, how was the car handling it with the tyres and everything like that, and the suspension coming across that? Because you guys were hammering it. You can see it now on screen how much that was hitting. I'm surprised that the suspension didn't go more on some of these cars.
It was honestly really good. Like I usually struggle a bit when I try to take as much curve as I can, obviously, because there's always time to be made. You know, you got to make the track as short as you can to get as much time out of it as you can. But I felt like the car actually landed pretty good. Like I think the first curb I was nearly four-wheeling it, and then the second one, you try not to do it on the second one because you do lose momentum onto the straight, and you do need that coming into the last corner.
Yeah.
No, I felt like the car was really good on the curbs. It suited the track, which was good. So,
do you think hitting the curbs at a decent trajectory, it gives you a bit of a false camber?
I don't think they've got to that part in the game yet. Like, there's no punctures or things like that. I don't think it does anything. I definitely hit the tyre button on the exit a couple of times, and I feel like it definitely might have knocked it out by like 0.1, 0.2 of a mil or something like that. But no, I think I was surprised I didn't fully brake my car when Sam went. I think it was the last corner. Sam went in too hot, and then I didn't expect him to come back. I actually drove over him, over his front wheel, and it ripped the wheel out of my hands, and I thought the car was going to be toast. But considering that happened, I'm just surprised I didn't brake the car. So.
Yeah, I think he was almost airborne at that time. The way he missed that break point, and he come through there. If my memory serves me correct, but my memory's pretty shot this time of night. But mate, another great win. Return to the top. PER celebrating a lockout 1, 2, and 3 in the first heat.
Yeah, that was good to see. I think we got the round win. Sam got the last race win because of my penalty.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. I think I think qualifying we were 1, 2, 3 as well. So that's really
Correct.
good for the team, and good to see Banksy come back and be straight at the front where he should be.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a good result for the team tonight. We had lots of us running in the 10 most of the night too.
Yeah, very, very much so. And Banksy still finished 6th as well. So up 2 places from the reverse grid. So yeah, in a cracking one. Good bit of form out there, the boys. All the PR boys settled in quite nicely. Well, I'm going to have to bring some ring-ins in, I reckon, to fix your boys up a bit.
Yeah, you have to put sandbags in the back of the Chev, not the Ford.
I reckon people will start. The team will start changing Dylan Gray's setups and go, yeah, mate, this one's good. Go for it.
He uses whatever I use, so I can't really get away with it. He's a sneaky fella.
He is. He told us that he's got you on the Northlight.
Yeah, he's done very many laps around there, and I bought the track last week, and I think I did 3 laps, and I don't know. I've got a lot of time to find. That's definitely. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. I'm kind of excited for it because it's definitely. I think the grid will be pretty mixed up because there's a lot of guys that have done 24 hours and things like that, and they know the track quite well. And there's probably others like me and my dad definitely don't know the track very well. But yeah, Dad's done quite a few laps. I think I did 3 full laps. That's pretty much all I got on a tank. So it'll be definitely interesting. I'm excited for it though.
I think we are too. Hopefully, it won't be too boring for us. I'm going to guess that the Northlight section is going to give us a few real spectacular incidents because there's some parts where the car gets really, really light as you're coming down the hills, and it's got a bit of a dip in some of the spots. Also, that really tight left-hander where it comes onto the concrete. It's going to be interesting. So there's going to be a few really hard break points. I think it's going to be more incident-packed rather than amazing passes, but we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how it goes. Mate, crack a bit of points out there. You're doing the number 1 car proud. There's no jinx in it. We've seen past number 1 drivers have massive bad luck when they've worn it. So you're a brave man and you've done well. And who gets Mr. Ryan Mueller out on track in PER, mate?
Yeah, thanks, mate. I'd like to thank everyone at PER for their ongoing support and all their efforts during the week. Lake Edge Holiday Units, Majors Garage for the awesome setups tonight. One Shot Pest Management, Track Racer, 8 Rivers Photography, our partner W Energy Drinks, Pacific Ford Maroochydore and Pacific Motor Group Maroochydore for coming on board for this season and come down and see me and the guys and get yourself a great deal. And yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for putting on the great league, and I appreciate you saying I haven't jinxed myself with the 1 because I was very scared my first time I had that on the car.
Most drivers do get a bit paranoid, mate, when they put the number 1 on, and I think that's part of the parcel. But you're waving that number 1 very proudly, mate, and doing a cracking job out there. It's going to be. It looks like it's going to come down to yourself and Dylan Gray and some other boys. I can't remember who was up the pointy end as well. But congratulations, mate, on another cracking night with some great points overhaul. And good luck next week, mate, at Northlight. It's going to be spectacular.
Thanks, mate. I'm looking forward to it.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Mueller taking out tonight on track for the first place for the feature race for PER at the Warren and Brown Tools V8 Supercar Championship. And good luck next round, mate, and see you soon.
Cheers, guys.
All right, Mr. Watson. That's calling it a night as we look at the empty grandstands after the crowds have all disappeared and gone home. There's no caravans out there in the outsides. Everyone's called it a night under lights. And, mate, that was better than I expected. What do you think?
Yeah, I put on a heck of a race out there. It was pretty clean, but a lot of wall-to-wall action and some moves I didn't think were going to be able to be pulled off that safely and that spectacularly. So yeah, it was a awesome race for tonight. A good palate cleanser before the Nordschleife.
Yeah, 100%. It's going to be interesting, you know. If you're out there and like, subscribe, hit the notification button because we've got the Nordschleife next week, and it's going to be very interesting to see how the race pans out in the V8s. I don't think we've done a full broadcast of the full track as such on SRW TV, so that's going to be a new one for us. I know downstairs is going to keep Kobe busy. I think the second camera is going to be pretty spectacular because we'll be able to keep different parts of the track, mate. A whole probably 3-4 minutes difference in the track as well for positions, because it's going to be a very big, I think it's like 6 minute. I'm just guessing. Don't hold me to it. I think it's like a 6 minute run around or something like that, is it?
More 8 or 9.
8 or 9? There you go. It shows you how long I haven't done it. I haven't done that track since my days in Project Cars. So it's been a long, long while. It's going back maybe 10 years now. But it should be spectacular. Give the mate, I think that's probably it for all of us. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons. Round 7 V8 Supercars Tuesday night is going to be our 800th broadcast. So please pass the word around and let everyone know, because we'd love to have a cracking night with a lot of people watching us, and hopefully it's going to be some great racing that night too. It's at Lime Rock, so I'm not sure how that's going to go down. Probably not the ideal track I would have picked for a 800th, but you know, it is what it is, yeah.
Absolutely, but still a heck of a track to have it at.
Yeah, definitely. Well, ladies and gents, thank you for joining us tonight. If you would like to support the community that supports us, please get onto Shunt Scenery for your, as Greg put it, for your 3D rendering for your flight simulation world. There's a few tracks, not tracks, but airports they've got available, so you can get them to their spec. A big shout out to the guys down at Phoenix Driver Development. If you're into V8 Supercars, the Gen 3 or Gen 2, please reach out to them for setups and for some one-on-one training in group or one-on-one. The guys do an amazing bit of work out there, and you can reach out to them through Facebook or give me a shout out through Discord, and I'll point you in the right direction. A big, massive thank you out there for Grim Industries, the legends that make the amazing V8 coffee table that they're known for. But if you're out there, you want something different, you want a JDM engine, if you want a Baco engine or something like that, they do some spectacular stuff. The last few pieces I've seen, the Ferraris and Aston Martin engines. So go out and say good day and get something special. And then the legends that are the Warren and Brown tools providers, they're available at Burson's, they're available at Sydney Tools. So go out there and shop away, or go direct to their website and buy them direct, because they deserve the support they give us. Without them, we would not have the doors open. I can guarantee you that. Thank you downstairs, Kobe. Thank you, Mr. Watson, and good night to the viewers, and thank you for supporting us and the drivers. See you tomorrow night for the SRW Super Formula Light Championship. Thank you very much. Good night.
Underway at Suzuka for the final race of the season. It's a scramble towards turn